Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about Port Royal becoming a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now this is Port Royal that we are driving through, and we're heading towards probably the most famous spot in Port Royal, the Old Fort. So we're going to go through an article that gives more information on what's happening over here in Port Royal becoming a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On July 12, 2025, the historic town of Port Royal, Jamaica was officially inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, marking a milestone in both Jamaican and global heritage preservation. Known previously as the wickedest city on earth and often compared to Pompeii due to its sudden destruction in 1692, Port Royal now holds global recognition for its archaeological richness, historical significance, and unique underwater preservation. This new status cements Jamaica's role as a steward of maritime heritage and underscores the country's growing prominence in international and cultural conservation. Port Royal was once the wealthiest and most powerful city in the Caribbean, serving as a hub for trade, commerce, and piracy during the 17th century. It was a stronghold of British colonial power and home to infamous pirates like Henry Morgan. The city's rapid economic growth, however, was matched by moral decay, earning its nickname, the Sodom of the New World. That chapter came to a dramatic end on June 7, 1692, when a massive earthquake struck, plunging two-thirds of the city beneath the sea. Streets, buildings, and residents were buried underwater, perfectly preserved in a silt and creating one of the most remarkable submerged archaeological sites in the Western Hemisphere. Port Royal was inscribed under UNESCO cultural criteria for outstanding archaeological preservation, historical importance, universal value. Outstanding archaeological preservation. Buildings, household goods, and infrastructure remain intact underwater, offering a rare time capsule view of colonial urban life. Historical importance. The site played a critical role in the Caribbean's economic and naval history, linking Europe, Africa, and the Americas in the Atlantic world. And universal value. The story of Port Royal encompasses themes of imperialism, trade, piracy, natural disaster, and resilience, elements of shared global human experience. The site is now officially recognized as the archaeological ensemble of 17th century Port Royal. It joins the Blue and John Crow Mountains as Jamaica's second UNESCO World Heritage Site. The designation brings a wealth of opportunities for education, tourism, and conservation. Sustainable tourism. Port Royal is expected to attract heritage travelers, researchers, and eco-tourists, boosting the local economy while creating jobs in conservation, guiding, and hospitality. Archaeological research. The UNESCO status will support long-term archaeological work, both underwater and on land, uncovering new information about Caribbean colonial life. Cultural education. Plans include the development of museums, digital experiences, and interactive exhibits, helping Jamaicans and visitors connect with the country's layered history. Alright guys, that's the end of the update article. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, enjoy the tour. Have a good day.